Alright, Grandmaster Mario here. Today, right now, in this video, I am going to display my first week of this gaming marathon challenge that I've been doing. I've been doing the gaming marathon challenge for the last week now. So, during this video, I am going to display basically everything that I did in video games and in games in the last week since I started this marathon gaming challenge. So we're basically going to go over a review of what I did in the first week of this marathon gaming challenge. I wrote it all down. I wrote everything down. All the games I'd done, world records I got, PBs I got, kind of how many hours I've spent. So yeah, let's go over all the games we beat and stuff during this challenge so far. First week, it's called Grand Marathon Gaming Challenge. Gaming Marathon. So, all the games I beat. Donkey Kong Country 1 for the Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country 2 for the Super Nintendo, which Donkey Kong 2 for the Super Nintendo is quite a bit longer than Donkey Kong 1, and a little bit harder too. It's actually a fairly hard game. Donkey Kong 1 isn't hard, but Donkey Kong 2 is a little hard. Especially, and I've also, one of the crazy things about this is I did all these games in a week without using any glitches. I've only beat them on any percent. I didn't beat them on 100%, at least not during the gaming challenge. I beat none of these 100%. I only beat these any percent. This is only an any percent challenge. This is not a 100% challenge. This is not a 100% challenge. I don't think I will never, ever try a 100% challenge of this many games, ever. That's too much. 100% is too much for all these games. But any percent, I'm just doing an any percent. So Donkey Kong 1, Donkey Kong 2, TMNT 4, Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo, Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin for the Super Nintendo, Mario 1 with using warps. I am going to actually play that again this week to beat it warpless. I beat it warpless many times before, but not during this challenge. I'm actually planning on doing it warpless. And I did it on the Super Nintendo so far. Mario 1, Mario 2 US, not Lost Levels. Not Lost Levels yet. I will be playing through Lost Levels, and it's gonna take me a long time. On the Super Nintendo. I'm only playing Lost Levels on the Super Nintendo. I don't even have it for the regular Nintendo. It's gonna be hard. I have a hard time with that game. I beat it a few times. Only with unlimited lives, it's a hard one. Mario 3 with using the warp whistles. Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, the 11 exits. Crash Nitro Karts, all 4 cups. Dadish 1, 2, and 3 for the Nintendo Switch on any percent Radish. And that was during my trifecta world record run. So I actually got a world record during that run. And then other games, Tekken 5, which I also got a world record in. That was crazy. Sub 5. Tekken 5 SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. I did the Royal Rumble and the King of the Ring with Undertaker. Super Street Fighter 4, I did any % arcade on easiest. And also a couple car crushers and a Barrel Buster. UFC Throwdown, I won one championship tournament. So, and I did other games too during this week. This is just all in 1 week. I beat 21 games in the first week. I beat 21 games in the first week of the gaming challenge. Beat 21 games in the first week of the gaming challenge. I actually spent more time than 22 hours. I spent more time than 22 hours. A little bit more time. 22 hours is the amount of time that I spent on camera beating it. I spent maybe a few out, like 3 or 4 more hours more off camera. So I probably actually spent 25 hours of video game time during this week. That's not actually a lot. That's not a lot, really. And that's about average of how much I play every week. I play about 20 to 25 hours every week. That's not a lot. Although I have been doing it for over 20 years. Yeah, I've been playing games on a daily basis for about at least 20 hours a week. At least 20 hours a week for over 20 years. I started playing games in the late 90s, but I only played it a few times in the late 90s because I wasn't really into it until early 2000s. Like 2001 or 2002, I didn't get into it. And then I got really into it, played every day and stuff. Mario Odyssey, it actually took me 1 hour and 47 minutes. But I just say 1 hour and 30, whatever. And then TMNT 2007, the very long TMNT game. World record is insane. 2 hours and 9 minutes. But takes me about 4 or 4.5 hours. I didn't do a speed run of it, though. Pac-Man World Rally, the racing game. I beat all 5 cups on easy. Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. I beat the Hogwarts Cup and the World Cup itself. And then Harry Potter 5, which took me 2.5 hours. But I did extras as well, which I did about an hour, almost an hour of extras. So I just rounded it up to 3 hours for that game. Harry Potter 5 for the PlayStation 2, any % glitchless. I beat them all glitchless, and I beat them all any %. Some I did, a couple I did extras, like the TMNT I did a little bit of extra challenge maps. Harry Potter 5 I did some extra challenges, like beat all the chess champions and stuff. 21 games beat. Now, I also played Daily Dadish during the week. I also played a lot of Daily Dadish. I beat Daily Dadish for 7 days straight during the challenge. I started this challenge on November 13th. So I beat it on 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. I also beat it today, but that is not counted in the week, the first week. So 7 days in a row of Daily Dadish, and I think 2 of them were at least close to being optimized. So And here are the games that I beat during the week that took me over an hour to beat. Here are the games that took me over an hour to beat during the first week. Pac-Man World Rally, TMNT 2007, Mario Odyssey, Donkey Kong 2 for the Super Nintendo, Quidditch World Cup, and Harry Potter 5. So 6 games. I beat 6 games during the week. That takes me over an hour. World record Mario Odyssey is 56:35, but that's the world record, and that's with 1,000 different glitches, whereas I didn't use any. TMNT 2007, that's way over an hour. That's over 2 hours. World record is over 2 hours. Mine is 4 hours and 30 minutes. Everyone else besides myself who speedruns that game, that's basically the only game that they speedrun. DKC 2, the world record is just under 38 minutes. But that's the world record, and with a million glitches. Pac-Man World Rally. Quidditch World Cup, the world record is way less than an hour. But took me over an hour. Harry Potter 5, the world record is just less than 2 hours. An hour and 57 minutes or something like that. Takes me 2 hours and 30. So, let me see. 1, 2, 3. 3 out of these 6 games, the world record is less than an hour. But all of them take me over an hour. Games that I got world records in this week: Daily Dadish, Dadish Multi-Games, where I get the fastest time for beating 3 different games, and Tekken 5. And here are my stats. Here are my weekly stats for the Marathon Challenge. During this week, I beat 21 games, 22 games played, because I played Daily Dadish. Daily Dadish is not really a game you really necessarily beat. So, beat 21, played 22. Beat 21 games on any percent glitchless. 7 world records achieved. 5 world records in Daily Dadish, plus world record in Tekken 5, and also world record in multi-Dadish games. And 34 YouTube videos made. 34 YouTube videos made. So I made 34 videos and uploaded them. I actually made a few more videos, but a few of those videos I chose not to upload because they weren't good. So I actually made more, but I made and uploaded 34. So I only count that well over 20 hours. And then here are the world records that I got during this challenge through the week. Tekken 5 with using King Sub 5. Tekken Trio, Nintendo Switch. And I didn't write down the times. I didn't worry about writing down the times for Daily Dadish. And no, none of these world records involves any other person on the leaderboard. every single one of these categories just involves me. So I didn't beat anyone for world records during this challenge. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, actually, to beat someone for a world record during Ultimate Gaming Challenge, to be honest. Hard for me anyways, at least. But yeah, yeah, that's it. That's a review of what I've done in games during this first week of the Marathon Challenge. So, yeah. That's it. Yeah, Grandmaster Mario. Yeah. Alright. First week of the gaming challenge reviewed. And I'm gonna be continuing on this gaming challenge this week. I'm gonna start a game today. Yeah, I'm gonna start a game today. So yeah, 21 games and almost 35 videos in a single week. So yeah, Grandmaster Mario, that is it. Bye.